in the process as well. This is the breakdown. 9 shots from Arsenal to Liverpool's 8. It's actually the fewest shots that Arsenal have had here since New Year's Day 2022, 4 years. Touches in the opposition box, 23 to Liverpool's 11. But really this was a story of two halves. Liverpool incidentally without a shot on target for the first time since March 2010. They came very close, Conor Bradley hit the bar. But have a look at this breakdown. And particularly the passes in the final third tells an interesting story. Arsenal with 113 to Liverpool's 28 in that first half. A half in which the home side really dominated without managing to find that final edge. In the second half, almost a complete role reversal, 45 for Arsenal. Liverpool with 93 as they really managed to grab a hold in it. What was behind that, do you think, Roy?
Well, I think Arsenal maybe got a bit tentative. You know, before the game we thought about Arsenal going on to win the game, but I think the longer the game went on from Arsenal's point of view and they thought Liverpool looked comfortable in possession, they just probably thought, well, we'll maybe just take the draw. You know, a point's not the end of the world for them. I think the worry for them would have been, I suppose, not you keep a clean sheet, you take a point, you're the positives, but that Liverpool kind of dominated the game so much. OK, they had no cutting edge, but I think it was the way Arsenal didn't go and take the initiative. I think there was a bit of tension in the stadium, and obviously that will get worse, in the latter part of the season. So that would be a worry. But all credit goes to Liverpool in terms of the way they dominated possession. Now, usually when you sit in, when I was watching Liverpool the first half, when Liverpool win it back, they weren't looking to break quickly. They were just looking to control the ball and kind of take the energy out of the stadium, which they've done perfectly well. The only disappointing thing from Liverpool is we just saw the stats there. No real cutting edge, didn't have enough quality. Yeah, they're missing important attacking players. But they showed a bit of fight, they showed a bit of swagger that they are champions, but still didn't have that, obviously, kind of belief, cutting edge, they'd score a goal.
And what did you make, Daniel, of Arsenal's approach in the second half? Was it that they couldn't push Liverpool back, or they didn't really want to?
It's a strange one, really, because I think that first half performance, you go in as a player typically, and the manager will get the videos out and he'll show you what's working, what they need to change in order to improve. And I think whatever information they got, I think Liverpool's, conversations they had at half-time probably were better. Arsenal didn't really seem to have a lot of solutions to break them down. Liverpool took a lot of the control out of the game. They found the outball to Frimpong, which they didn't use in the first half. That wasn't on as often. And to Roy's point, I don't think Arsenal took the initiative. There did feel like there was tension. It did feel as if the players were content a little bit. But of course, these are things that happen sometimes. As players, you go out there and you get that feeling like, damn, we should have broken down. And then you come out second half, the other team starts better than you, and then you sort of think you go into your shell a little bit. It seemed that's how Arsenal kind of went into their shell a little bit.
Football, we watch football all the time, and we look at Arsenal, we give them all the praise before the game. The table doesn't lie, the amount of games they've won, brilliantly defensively, but they look like they lacked a bit of belief tonight, which is really bizarre when you're looking at a team that are flying, top of the table. Liverpool are coming, missing some important players. You're thinking, go on, just again, flex your muscles, send a message to your teams that you're going to go on to the next level and get a bigger lead in terms of the league table points. But they kind of lacked belief. Rice was a bit sloppy this little bit of second half. Lewis Skelly came on, he looked a bit, didn't even look ready to come on the pitch. And if Liverpool had a bit more about him, then it could have been a lot worse for Arsenal.